everybody today. It's Friday!
Happy TDIF! Thank God
Yay!
it's Friday.
Thank Dog It's Friday. Yay! We're all bubbly, sparkly, bright, and bold around here, just like our puppies, because we've got a fun Easter project to do today, and there's a giveaway involved, so stay tuned. Hi, everybody. My name is Patty Quinn. I'm from We Heart Hounds, and as always, the lovely, the extra talented Hillary Buchholz.
Hello, everybody.
And we're here today with one of the many canine crafts that we love to do on Fridays with all of our dog-loving friends. And before we get started, we have a giveaway today. This adorable, can you see it if it's reflecting in the light? I'm sitting in front of a window here. This adorable set of notepads with little Easter bunny puppies on them. They're so cute. One is
adorable.
one is a little notepad, and then the other's like a refrigerator magnet, kind of little to-do list. And we are giving this away. Guess what? This is going to be easier than before, let me tell you. We're giving this away to anybody who likes this post and shares it. And then you have to tell us that you shared it in the comments below, because we won't know. But if you like and share and then tell us below in the comments that you've shared the post, you will enter for your chance to win. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So please get the word out. I see we've got a couple of people that just joined. You get a chance to win your giveaway. So all you got to do is like the post, share it, and then just tell us that that you've shared it, because we won't know. And you'll have your entry to the giveaway to win that adorable little Easter kind of little package of notepads and to-do list refrigerator magnet. So that's gonna be fun. We're super excited about that. And one of the things Hillary and I chatted about before we got started is we don't have enough table space in front of us for today's craft. The stacks are getting high of ribbons and bows and all kinds of fun little glittery objects for Easter. We're gonna make it a really fun dog-eared Easter centerpiece today, and I'm super excited to go ahead and get started with it. The first thing you're going to need is kind of they call it a foam half ball. So instead of an entire sphere, it's kind of half a sphere, dome-like shape. Hillary has the better one to get. Mine's out of the floral foam, and it's just too crumbly. It doesn't work very well.
So mine I got at Walmart in sort of the kids section where you might find markers and things like that. And what they have on it, like it's sort of you could make the Earth's core out of the model. So that's what they have sort of on the front of the package. So it's not necessarily in the floral or crafty area. It's a few aisles over in sort of the kids craft area. And that's where I found this particular.
Yeah, and that works so much better. I ended up having to glue a piece of paper to the bottom of mine because it's all the little foamy dust and everything just gets everywhere. It breaks apart. So it probably is better to get foam half ball that Hillary is using. It's a little sturdier. They both still kind of melt with the hot glue, but I think Hillary's is much easier to work with.
Yeah.
So I'd recommend that. And then the other thing you're going to need are all kinds of fun Easter ribbons. So spring colors, bright checks. I love the ginghams. Those are adorable. And the polka dots, whatever you have on hand. I have a tip. So you can get these at Walmart. You can order them online. You don't have to go out of your house to do any of this stuff. But here's a tip for ribbons, because these can be expensive.
Yeah.
Shop on Etsy. And because you can get them on Amazon, but you got to wait like a month because it's non-essential or whatever. And with Easter coming up, I think I did find some links, because we do write up tutorials, and in the links of the tutorial, the ribbons that I did find do ship out pretty quickly. So they're from probably non-Amazon sellers through Amazon or whatever. But Etsy has them cheaper. So that is one good place to try and find craft supplies if you're not want to get out of the house, or Walmart doesn't have them online or whatever. Try Etsy, because you can get those pretty quickly, and they're usually a little less expensive. So just a little tip there. And I went I was gonna say crabanas, crazy bananas. So we're getting like ribbons and burlap and all kinds of stuff because I didn't know. I was just like, I wonder if Etsy has anything because I couldn't find what I wanted online on Amazon that wasn't going to take forever or Walmart. And the last time I was at my Walmart, we just don't have the biggest craft section in our Walmart.
Yeah.
So, Hillary, I got to go to South Dakota to get crafts at Walmart. So anyway, the next thing you're going to do is grab your scissors and we're going to cut some ribbons for the centerpiece. And you're going to want roughly about 6 to 8 inches in length. And I just have a couple of them kind of already pre-cut. And we got some that are these really fun little Easter eggs. Those are really cute. And then you're going to want to have, you can see they all have little pointy ends, and Hillary's going to show you how to do that. It's really easy.
So these ones are wired ribbons, but I have both wired and non-wired, so I'll kind of show you the different. If you just fold it in half, and then so now these are my 2 wired ends here, and then fold it in half this way, then you can trim it at an angle, and it'll give you those kind of cute little edges. So here, then you have your
that's adorable
little edges, and then all you do is just twist it in the middle. You don't need to tie a knot in the wired ones because they'll hold their shapes well enough, but if you just twist it in the middle, that'll give you something that you can either pin into the foam or hot glue into. It does take a second. If you're using hot glue, it does take a second for that hot glue to set on this styrofoam. So use,
get a wooden dowel or a pen or pencil or something.
Something so that you can hold them down, because it will take a little while to set. So I would recommend, if you have like stick pins or something like that, it might go a little faster if you're using a pin.
Yeah.
And then for the ribbon without wires, I just cut, 6 inches or so, 8 inches, tied a knot in the middle. And then this is the part that I'm using to put the hot glue onto, and then you just stick it in wherever you want to kind of mix and match all your little different types of textures and colors and all that. And so you don't need to pack them in super tight. You can kind of space them out a little bit. You let the ribbon work for you to cover up that styrofoam. So.
Yeah. Almost the looser, the better. Like you don't want to see the foam from a distance, but you can tell where I went a little nuts on this side and just kept thinking I needed to fill in every crack and nook and cranny of the dome. Your ribbons are all just getting crammed together, and you don't get to see the pretty patterns and colors and all that kind of stuff. So keep it a little looser. And you can see in Hillary's, one of the other things we did is grab some burlap, and you can just take a small little rectangle of it and kind of twirl it around like a little flower. And then you'll tuck that in there as well, just like that. Yeah, in different spots.
And you can leave them kind of like, they don't all have to be perfect or anything. Like some of them almost look like they're just a square that are poking out. That's fine. Once you get all that different kind of texture, and it's just fun. You see the little ends.
So you can see kind of where we ended up here. Isn't that pretty? Just so beautiful. Looks like it looks almost like a floral bouquet, right? Just so pretty. All the colors and everything. So this is just the start of it, okay? And if you have dog themed ribbons that are pastel color or spring colors, by all means use those too. And then the other thing we're going to do now is we're going to add some doggy ears to it, because we definitely need to have our dog theme in here.
Yeah.
And basically what you're going to do is cut 2 pieces of felt, one a little lighter than the other, so it could be beige and white, or like an off-white and a tan and a dark brown, or a red brown and a lighter brown, like whichever you got. And Hillary's showing she's added some embellishments to hers, which are adorable.
So my felt also was adhesive backed felt. So you could do either the adhesive backed, or Patty's going to show you the technique without adhesive back. So it is not absolutely necessary to have the adhesive back, but it may make it slightly easier in some regards. So
yeah. And so what you're going to do is with your felt, your 2 pieces of felt, you're going to want it.
Georgie. Sorry, Georgie.
Oh, hi, Georgie. Yeah, no, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. So the next thing you want to do is grab some floral wire or any kind of thin wire. Hillary, you've got a thin wire that's kind of wrapped in a roll. Whatever you've got. Yeah, whatever you've got on hand. I think I've had this package of floral wire for 10 years or more. I don't. So you grab your floral wire, and basically what you're going to want to do is, if you've got the adhesive felt, it'll stick right to it. If you don't, you can see I've kind of just tacked hot glue in spots all the way around. And then I'm going to finish this off by gluing the whole wire now, just on the wire. And then you sandwich it in with the other piece of felt. So I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
Okay. Really fast and easy. And there you go. You've got your little ear. And what's great about these is they are bendable, and you can move them around, and you can shape them any which way you want. And then the idea is we're going to tuck little doggy ears into our So just find a spot that looks good. Oh, this is so cute. I love this. This is so funny. So we've got one little doggy ear. I'm just kind of place them right now to see if I like where they go. This is cooling up a little bit. I'm just giving it a little bit of a curl, just kind of giving it a little bit of a bend. Let's see, where's this one gonna go? Maybe right there. That's cute.
Little ears on there. And you can kind of shift them and place them as you need to. Once you have that wire in there, it helps to be able to kind of shape them the way that you want.
Yeah. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to glue mine in here.
Here's my little ears. Those are really cute.
Those are adorable. I'm having one of mine stick up just a little bit.
Oh, cute.
Little cockeyed. Just like
It's adorable.
My little Ginger's a little cockeyed. She's got little funky little Yoda, baby Yoda ears that go out. So there you go. So you just place your ears wherever you think they're appropriate, and probably the funniest. and then what you're going to do is grab some little eggs on a stick. And again, if you don't have these, you can use cardboard paper or construction paper or anything like that, and make your own little paper eggs and just tuck them in and glue them. We happen to get some. I think Hillary's are a little bit different than mine. It doesn't matter what kind you have.
Have a couple.
Yeah. Oh, flowers. Yeah, that's cute.
And then I also found these ones that were on a clip that I'm just pulling apart. So I'm just pulling all the individual pieces out. So they've got some really itty bitty eggs, a little bit smaller eggs, and then some little grass there. But yeah, whatever you can find to kind of embellish is,
Yeah. And then I just ended up
make your own as well.
Breaking mine off because they were a little long before I tuck them in. And then just find a spot wherever you think. And tucking them in there. You don't want to stick them sticking out too far. You kind of want them to be roughly about the same height as your fabric, your ribbons. So kind of tuck them in there. I mean, you don't want to bury them all the way down to the bottom, but you kind of want to have them in there, roughly about the same height. This is so fun. They're so pretty. Stuff that one right in there. I'm squishing one of my ribbons here, so let me get that. There we go. These are so pretty. They're so festive and colorful.
So you can see you're just gonna kind of keep on working them in different areas. And I might need to trim mine on the ones on sticks are just a tad long, so
that's what I had to do.
Trim those down a little.
I had to trim mine down. But isn't this so cute? You got these little eggs popping out everywhere. This is so adorable.
Those are adorable.
Really cute, fun project. So instead of bunny ears, we're doing doggy ears. And our first dog, Daisy, we got her, and when she was a puppy, she had a cropped tail, and it was just this little white nub. And our nickname for her was Bunny Girl, because she just had this little cotton tail that would wag, this little nub that would wag. So this is just precious for our little bunnies. This, I think, it just makes the best table centerpiece for Easter time.
I just love your little cockeyed ear. I think that's adorable.
I just had to. It's like Odie from Garfield, like the little Odie ear that's sticking out. One of my favorite characters. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this today. As we said, if you can like the post and share it, please do, and comment below, and you will enter to win this adorable Easter notepad set. Just so precious, with little pups with their little bunny ears on them. They're just so precious. We just love it. And we'll dream up something fun for next week. I can't wait. Yeah. This will be good. This will be good.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, and if you do this, take pictures, sprinkle the love. If you know of anybody that's interested in dog crafts, I know we're all kind of twiddling our thumbs looking for stuff to do while we're all staying at home. And we've got a whole library, a whole playlist. So wherever you're watching this, check all of the other videos for lots of other fun ideas. We've been doing this for a long, long time. And so there's lots of ideas, and something for sure that would inspire you to get crafty and have a lot of fun and spend some time with the family doing it. So.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye, Georgie. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We love you. See you later, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.